Hey guys, today is April 26th. It's a beautiful Sunday, and guys, the truth not always makes you powerful. This is something that I learned this year actually, and I believed that always telling the truth to myself or knowing the truth was going to make me powerful, was going to make me perform better, was going to make me more knowledgeable, and was going to make me that I am going to take the best opportunities and to act in the best way. But the truth is that actually it is not truth. The truth is that actually sometimes telling yourself a lie, living in a lie, makes you more powerful than living in the truth. For example, this idea came from a question from a student that he said, man, how can I recover trust from someone that has lost trust in me, in myself? Someone that has lost trust in myself. How can I recover that trust? And yeah, the truth is that you can make so many things, you can make different things to recover the trust from that person. Yeah, of course, you can do your best effort to recover that trust. But the thing is that it doesn't always make sense to trying to recover trust, but actually it makes sense to not losing trust in the first place, to doing the most as possible, the most that is to your capabilities, next to your capabilities, to not losing, to avoid losing that trust in the first place. And the thing is, in this scenario, the mentality, the mindset that is more convenient for you, is most convenient for you, is believing to yourself that it is impossible to recover trust from another person. That if you fucked up with someone, with a business person or a business partner, or with a girl or with a friend, it is impossible to recover that trust. It is, you are going to be more aware of not losing that initial trust in the first place than being okay with losing trust because you can recover it after it. It is better for your actions, it is better for your mindset to believe that it is impossible to recover that trust. And this is just an example of how telling yourself a lie is better for the way you are going to perform in the future. But an example in my life, in my personal life, is that yeah, because I have done that. I have lied to myself to perform better, to be a better person, to work harder. I had lied to myself to force me to work harder. For example, I the number thing I wanted when I got into university like 4 years ago was a girlfriend. The number one thing I wanted when I got into university was a girlfriend. It wasn't good grades, it wasn't a good university life, it was actually a girlfriend. And the thing is that at first I thought that I needed to be rich to get a girlfriend, that I needed to have a lot of money, I needed to have a great lifestyle, I needed to, yeah, of course, be social, be funny, all of this, but the main thing is that I needed money. Later on, like 2 years after I got into university, I learned that it is much more easier. It is much easier than that. You actually only need a good physique, of course. You should try to be in shape, but mainly you need to be social and charismatic. Those are the main things that you need to attract a girlfriend, to attract a girl, and to get a girlfriend. Those are the perhaps the only things you need to get a girlfriend. Yeah, attractive girlfriend actually. But yeah, of course, I realized that later on, But when I realized that, I thought that, yeah, of course, I tried, I did it, I got girls that I wanted. I got actually the girls that I wanted, the girls that I was falling in love. I became social and I become charismatic, funny, all of these things. And yeah, the girls that I were attractive to were also responding me back, being attracted to me. But the thing is that I realized this like yeah, after 2025, that this is not the mindset that is most convenient for me. The mindset that is most convenient for me is believing that actually I need money to attract girls. I need money if I want to get a girlfriend. Because I have been procrastinating so much the last year. I have been wasting so much time and not working on myself and not working on my projects and not trying actually to make money. Just being lazy, just being a scumbag. And this was because, yeah, because I realized that it wasn't actually that difficult to get a girlfriend. It was difficult for me because I was a complete loser. But actually, after I got in shape and I got charismatic and I got social, it was actually easier. It was much easier to get a girlfriend. But yeah, in this moment in my life that I can have the girl that I want, in this moment, yeah, of course, I could have the girl, but the mindset that is most convenient for me is believing that until I make money, until I, if I don't make money, I cannot have the girl that I want. If I want to have the girl that I want, the girl that I like, I need to make money first. Because, yeah, maybe it's not for her, but it's for me. For me, I need to make money. If I want to live a good life, I need to first focus on money, and then I can actually go on dates and I can actually try to get a girl, a pretty girlfriend. But yeah, this is an example that truth doesn't actually always makes you more powerful. Sometimes it is convenient lying to yourself. If I believe if there is an earthquake and I to get out of my house fast, it is better for me if I believe that the floor is lava, literally. If I believe that literally the floor is lava and I need to I need to get out of, I am going to burn myself in an earthquake situation, in a emergency situation, than believing that it's okay and that there is not such a deal and that I can be slow while I go out. Maybe this small second, maybe this little time that gets me out of the house, it saves my life, maybe. But yeah, guys, this is an example that the truth doesn't actually favors you. Sometimes you need to lie to yourself to change your mindset in some scenarios that the lie can make you more powerful. So yeah, this is the reflection for today. Today is April 26th, and yeah, guys, keep this in mind. Hopefully this makes sense and hopefully this helps.